Okay guys, this is a picture of my 9-week belly. It's starting to pop out. Hi guys! Today I am actually 10 weeks pregnant exactly. And I'm gonna do my update for my week 9. Sorry, the lighting's a little bit goofy. And thank the Lord I'm starting to crave healthy things. I just made such a good smoothie. I put a little bit of pineapple juice in the bottom. And then I had cut up some fresh pineapple yesterday. I put that in there. And I had some frozen sweet dark cherries. Man, my eyes look really dark under there today. Ignore that. And I put in some frozen strawberries. And it is so good. Yes, this past week, I have noticed morning sickness is starting to not be horrible. It still has its horrible moments. I was so excited Friday. I didn't work. Dennis didn't work. He wanted to take me for like a breakfast date. We went to Country Kitchen. It was so good. We get out to the car and I was like, stop. I was like, just stay right here. I was like, don't move. I might have to throw up in the parking lot. And we had to sit there for like 10-15 minutes and I was like, oh my gosh, I felt horrible. And he was like, can we make it home? Because I'll take the back roads. And we were only like 5 minutes away. I was like, okay. So we went home. I had to go lay down with the garbage can in my bed. It was rough. But like I have more moments through the day that I don't feel miserable. It's not like constant all day long. It's just intermittent whenever it wants to. But I'll take it. I've still been craving bad foods, like carbs, chips, crackers, anything carb-like. But this week, it's been a noticeable difference. Like, I've wanted a lot of fruit. I got stuff to make smoothies. And the past, 2 days, I've really been craving protein. Like, I've wanted string cheese and peanut butter on toast and just pretty much anything I can get my hands on. The crazy dreams have started with a vengeance this week. When we were away at Dennis's work party, I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, it was just horrible. I had a dream that I had a little boy and he was maybe 3 years old. And we were up on this big cruise ship and he jumped off into the water and nobody would help me and I'm not a great swimmer. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I had to jump in and save this little terror. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was horrible. I've been having crazy vivid dreams like that many, many nights. Let's see. The gas is still real. I'm I have never been one who has farted in front of anybody. Me and Dennis, I don't do that. He does all the time. But I hate it and I don't want to. And I will clench that in as much as I can. But, oh, it's just been bad. Bad. I'm I'm just going to stay in another room for a while. And this week has started I have to pee several times a night. I was like, ooh, I've gotten away with it. I only, I pee right before I go to bed and I get up and I go pee. I was like, I haven't had to wake up once. Last night I woke up 3 times to pee. Yes. So, what else? I don't know. It's so weird. This morning, I woke up and I stepped on the scale after our weekend away and road trip food and yeah. Fun times. I weighed 173 and I was like, oh my gosh. But then I drank my coffee and I actually pooped finally. I got back on the scale and I weighed 171 point something. I was like, jeepers, creepers. I was like, okay. Finally pooping. Did it. Today I have my 10-week appointment with my doctor. It's my first real appointment with her. I don't understand. I made my first real appointment with her. She did the ultrasounding thing. They even told me to come early so they could do the blood tests and the pee test and all that stuff. And I was they called me straight back and I was like, I thought I was supposed to do all this stuff. They told me to come early and they're like, nope, we're not doing it today. And I was like, okay, because they rearranged my appointment time because the original time was a normal slot and I needed extra time for all the tests. So I was like, okie dokie. Then they had sent me for like an ultrasound like a week later because it was still pretty early and they could hardly see, heartbeat and stuff like that. So I had my appointment and then I found out my new due date and all that fun stuff. And then they're like, okay, now you just need to schedule your regular appointment with your doctor. So I went to do that. And then they called me up and they're like, oh, no, you need an extra long spot. So now you can't do it when your kid's in school. You're going to have to do it in the afternoon when we have extra time to do all those tests. And I was like, that's what was supposed to happen the first appointment that I made. So luckily Dennis is not working so he can watch Callie. Otherwise she'd have to be there watching all this. They're like, oh yeah, we have to do a pap smear and all this normal stuff. And I was like, I don't really enjoy doing that with my child, just watching. It's like not fun for me. So luckily I don't have to bring her this time. But, oh my goodness. So Dennis's work party was at Treasure Island Resort and Casino. After the fancy dinner, usually they do like drawings and you can win prizes and all that fun stuff. But this year they decided that they were going to do bowling, and whoever did whatever in bowling, then those people could win prizes. But since Dennis is still off because of his back, he wasn't going bowling. So they had given us all like $20 free voucher money to play on the slots. And we're like, well, we might as well use that up and just go gamble for like a little bit. So we walked into there and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. It smelled so bad because people are allowed to smoke in there. And I was like, ugh, it was horrible. I was like, this makes me want to puke. I don't smoke. Dennis smokes. It doesn't bother him at all. But the extra like pregnant nose, I was like, I can't even handle this. I was like, we went in and past the doors. It was a little bit better, like way towards the back. But we were in there maybe 15 minutes. And of course we blew probably like $50. Yeah, not fun. Didn't win anything, of course. So we went upstairs, like cuddled up and watched a movie. I was like, aren't we fun? We have a night away, no child. We're just boring. Oh well. But yeah, it's weird going to stuff like pregnant, but not everybody knows. And so I'm like, oh, like I couldn't, his work gives out free drinks. I couldn't have a drink. I had like regular orange juice, which was about the only thing they had there for me. And it's just weird going places, nauseous, but hungry, but you can't eat very much because you're post-gastric bypass. So it's like, oh, I'm starving and I want to munch on something. And it's like 2 hours later, baby's like, hello, send me some food, hello. So it's pretty much all day long. I'm like, I have to put something in my belly. It's weird. And like cravings take over and you're like, oh my gosh, we went through the drive-thru, which I probably have in a different video. But I was like, oh, I want an egg and cheese on a biscuit. And I want like the little hash browns that go with it. Like I ate a third of my egg and cheese on a biscuit. And I was like, I shouldn't be allowed to order while I'm pregnant because I want everything. And I can't eat hardly anything. So it gets a little bit frustrating. Dennis just has to eat more, I guess. But I have to go pick up my little munchkin in a minute from school. I hope my appointment goes well today. Maybe I'll update you again after that, see how all the measurements went, because I've been worried because they had changed my due date like 9 days or something like that. Oh, Dennis is home. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, I hope the heater sound isn't too annoying, but it's like snowing and my windshield is all icy, so I'm letting the car warm up for a little bit. I just got out of my appointment and she did another little ultrasound for me, and I could see the baby was wiggling around like crazy. It was nuts. It was so cool to see. And the baby's heart rate was at 170, which is high. I was like, ooh, maybe it's a girl. But you can't tell yet. Yeah, everything went really good. They took a bunch of blood. I had to pee in a cup, and I had to pee so bad. I got there and I was like, I'm doing the pee in a cup thing today, right? And they're like, I think so. I was like, otherwise I really have to go. And they're like, we'll do it right away. So I also got like a big old goodie bag from the hospital. I'm excited. I want to see what's in there. There's like a box of cool stuff. What did I get? I'm not gonna be able to open it with one hand. What are you? Ooh, a cool, nice, like, thermal cup. Nice, nice, very nice. What else is in this little goodie bag? It's like a little nightlight. I got, what are you? Antibacterial hand gel. I got a big old booklet of information. I don't know what's all in there. We will take a peek at home. But yeah, that was nice. A nice thermal cup for free. My doctor's super nice. I love her. She answered like a million questions, and I guess they're gonna run all my blood, see if everything's looking good. If everything looks good, she will just see me back in 4 weeks. If not, we will discuss if I have to go on any more vitamins or get injections or anything like that. I asked her about the blood sugar test. She said we'll do it at about the same time at like 28 weeks, but she said that I will like take a little blood monitor thing home, and I'll have to test my blood several times throughout the day to just check the numbers, and then I'll bring her the results. So that's how they're gonna do that. Yeah, but it went really good. It was super cool to see baby just wiggling all over the place. Yeah, so baby's doing good. That makes me very excited. I have anxiety, so it's like, I just need to see that the baby's doing fine, because right now you can't feel it kick. You don't know what's happening, like, other than feeling sick and sore boobs and things like that. Like, you can't tell how baby's doing in there. Like, so, yes, it puts me at a little bit of ease to see baby kicking and wiggling and stuff. It's so weird that it's happening in there and you don't even know it right now. But yes, anyway, time to drive home through the slushy, yucky, icky mess. Oh, and I was walking out, I saw like so many people in masks, and this lady was looking like half dead against the wall by the outside with a puke bag and a mask on. I was like, oh, avoid her, and walk really fast out to the car. I was like, yuck, I don't want to get sick. People stay away from me. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye. You can't see very good, but the roads kind of suck. It's typical Minnesota weather. I think we're supposed to get like 3 to 6 more inches. I mean, we don't have a lot of snow right now, but the roads are just slushy and muddy and slippery, and it's snowing. So much fun. I cannot wait to get home.